What is self-aware AI in the context of gaming, and why should you care? Let's find out. So what is self-aware AI? The definition of self-aware AI is difficult to boil down to one sentence, and scientists have several theories on the aspects that piece together to make up the human consciousness. But the definition that this video uses is an AI's state of awareness regarding its surroundings, behaviors, and individuality on par with or above that of humans. All modern games contain some element of artificial intelligence, or AI, used to enrich the player experience. This can come in the form of the complex algorithms a boss may utilize in battle to create a realistic experience for the player, or an NPC's reaction to a player's chosen dialogue or action. The earliest example of AI in video games traces back to the 1951 computerized game Nim, a human vs. AI game where each player takes a turn removing one or more counters from several rows. Despite this being one of the earliest examples of AI designed for computerized games, the AI could win regularly even against skilled players. Nim was an early demonstration of the capabilities of AI integrated into video games. It wasn't until the golden age of arcade gaming in the 1970s and onwards where the concept of AI opponents became standard. AI was used in this period to provide players with a computerized opponent that varied in difficulty. 1978's Space Invaders sported increased difficulty levels and distinct AI patterns of movements, dictated by the player's input. Then, in 1988, First Queen became the first role-playing game to have feature characters that were completely controlled by AI. By the 1990s, increased AI complexity had been achieved, and AI was now tasked with managing and controlling game elements by making real-time decisions and solving issues such as pathfinding problems. Bottom-up AI methods were also developed and utilized during this period. These AI were capable of emergent behavior and complex analysis of the player's inputs and actions, with the intention of providing advanced player-computer interactions. The 1990s also welcomed an influx of AI wins in competitive strategy games. In 1994, the program Chinook became the first non-human world champion at checkers. As the demand for more complex game AI has increased, so too has the application of AI in the world in general. While self-aware AI does not currently exist, increases in global research, funding, and development may lead us into a future where self-aware AI becomes a reality. Presently, AI can maintain a facade of self-awareness using deep learning algorithms, but still lacks true human-like sentience. In 2015, a group of computer scientists from the University of Tübingen utilized an adaptive AI learning approach to create a semi-conscious version of Super Mario. This version of Mario has a basic degree of awareness, allowing him to interact with his surroundings based on voice commands and his current emotional state. The AI Mario can understand and respond to a large variety of sentences, feel a basic range of emotions, and learn from his experiences. This project demonstrated a basic facade of algorithm-dictated self-awareness and exhibited the impact gaming-related research can have on the AI industry as a whole. AI capabilities have also been explored for competitive esports. OpenAI 5 was a Dota 2 focused AI project with the intention of achieving expert level performance. By 2019, it could consume an average of 45,000 years of Dota self-play over 10 months. In April 2019, OpenAI 5 defeated the Dota 2 World Champions, marking the first time an AI team defeated an esports world champion. OpenAI 5 also demonstrated the capability to play alongside human allies, with testers expressing they felt the AI supported them to the same degree as their human teammates. The OpenAI project presents a glimpse into the future of human-AI interactions. Finally, a current project called Replica demonstrates an early indication into the psychological benefits AI can provide. Replica is an AI companion that can feign sentience through complex autoregressive language models. Your companion, or replica, learns to produce human-like speech, syntax, and intricacies through deep learning algorithms. Increased interactions with your replica allows it to learn more about its user and gradually build up an understanding of how to replicate a semi-realistic facade of natural human communication. One study involving 666 replica users showed that a large portion felt their replica was a positive influence of emotional support in their lives. Projects like Replica lead to the question of what future applications AI initially developed for gaming could have outside of the video game industry. Will everyone have an AI pet powered by Replica one day? The gamified AI technology used in Replica could see promising application in Ahmed Hassan's research, which proposes the use of serious games and emotional intelligence training for adults and children with autism. Self-aware NPCs could provide a more realistic simulation of human emotions in these serious games. Groundbreaking 2019 Columbia University research by Dr. Hod Lipson linked AI's ability to imagine itself performing tasks, a key component of self-awareness, to advanced learning capabilities. Simulating scenarios in this way could significantly improve the use of AI in projects like Weng's 2017 research into using AI to increase accuracy in cardiovascular risk prevention by predicting surgery outcomes. With these future possible applications also comes the demand for ethically conscious discussion regarding self-aware AI in the future. Harari's Homo Dos suggests that there will be two main ethical fields of relevance regarding self-aware AI: safety of the data collected by AI and the rights of these machines. But will we ever actually reach the goal of self-aware AI? Future trends in the advancement of this technology can be modeled by looking at closely related data. This data suggests that the AI industry is on the verge of a breakthrough. In 2016, Tractica predicted that AI-related revenue would grow to 12.68 billion globally by 2024. In the same prediction, it was determined that by the end of 2020, the AI industry would be worth $12.68 billion. However, near the end of 2020, the International Data Corporation reported an actual expected revenue of $156.5 billion for the calendar year. This exponential growth is expected to continue into 2024 overall, with some exceptions. While increased revenue does not necessarily result in academic breakthroughs, AI Index reported an exponential increase in published papers on AI from 1996 to 2016. This increase correlates with additional data presented by AI Index, mapping the worldwide investment increase in the field. When these two graphs are overlaid, a general correlation between money invested and progress in the field can be seen. Therefore, while self-aware AI does not currently exist, current and past trends in AI technology show strong potential for academic breakthroughs in the field's future. While the creation of self-aware AI is still far away, steady advancements are being made in this field. Gaming AI may be thought of as unrelated to the AI used in everyday life and crucial areas like medicine and therapy. However, the strong revenue potential and investment in the games industry makes it a possible route of growth. So now there's only one question left. Are you ready to embrace AI as the future?
Premiumbeat.com. 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 Premiumbeat.com.